by the power of Grayskull.
Welcome to another Evil Clown Slayer review. Today we're looking at a McFarlane Borderlands Krieg character. We are running dangerously low on Warhammer figures to take a look at, so figured we'll pull this guy out. I had him in storage somewhere. I picked him up pretty cheap at some point. I don't remember where. But I haven't bothered to open him because I didn't really have anything to do with them. But I figure he could slide in with the grimdark look of some of the Warhammer characters. Could maybe be a cultist or like a hive ganger. There was a video game that came out not too long ago, Necromunda. I'll throw some screenshots up. Kind of fits in with some of those characters, I feel like. But again, still pretty interesting looking character, pretty nice detail on him. We'll pull him open and take a look at him in a minute here, but just to appreciate the box real quick. So on the side, we don't really have, like I've noticed with a lot of McFarlane's, there's not really any verbiage on here, not a lot of text explaining what's going on. Here it's just saying, hey, this is not a toy, don't swallow the pieces. If you're under 18, it could be inappropriate for you. But a nice picture of him on the back. Borderlands logo. I did play Borderlands 1 and 2. I don't think I ever played the downloadable content that had him in it. He was a playable character, and then also a boss in Borderlands 3. I don't know a ton about him, and I don't really remember much about the Borderlands stuff, but we'll read from the website, and I apologize, I'm not great at reading these things. But here's right from the McFarlane website. Though it is uncertain what caused Krieg's transformation into a psychotic killer, the game provides evidence hinting at an antithetical personality in the past. This is established by a fractured remnant of his psyche, manifesting itself as an inner voice in his mind. The voice also seeks to control Krieg's lust for murder by limiting his victims to those deserving punishment. So yeah, pretty interesting looking character. I feel like again he could fit in with some of the Warhammer stuff, maybe be some cannon fodder as a cultist or something like that. But again, as far as I know, the only place you can get him currently is on Amazon. You might still be able to get him on the McFarlane website, but he runs around $22, I think, on Amazon when I last checked. And he's been around for a while, so I wouldn't be surprised if he goes on clearance sometime soon or starts getting cheaper. But let's pop him open. We'll take a better look. Okay, welcome back. So this is going to be a short video because I really don't have a ton to talk about with this guy. I don't know a lot about the actual character he is, so there's not a lot to talk about from Borderlands. I do plan on kind of substituting him in as a Warhammer type character, possibly a gang type guy or a cultist. There was a game called Necromunda, again, I think I mentioned that, and I'll throw some screenshots of that up as well. It's basically, in Warhammer 40k, they have these giant cities, and they basically just kind of start building up, and they just kind of keep building on top of the previous buildings. So they end up with these mountains, basically, of just cities, where everything, again, just keeps getting built up and up and up. And the poorer you are, the lower down you are. So the lowest levels end up having these gangs that are constantly down there fighting for whatever's down there, just basically the sewers and stuff. But they're all goofy characters with again wide range of different looks. But again, that's kind of the thought. We'll take a look at him. He did come with his base and also this hand-to-hand combat type weapon. Base. All McFarlane's come with, just its own little stamp, Borderlands. The weapon here is kind of cool. I wasn't expecting that to move. It's also interesting that this this is like a hard, kind of a more brittle plastic compared to the stuff I'm used to with these guys. These kind of get that rubber, thick rubber. This is definitely like a plastic. I feel like I could snap it if I tried. Maybe not, but it's kind of nice actually. It's not warped or wonky like some of the other ones you get these guys. But just taking a quick look at his details here. Again, from the feet on up, he is a pretty sharp looking figure. Articulation is a little less than what I've been kind of getting used to with some of these other McFarlane figures. He is, I mean, even compared to the Space Marines, he doesn't have a lot of bend. His ankle does have a little bit of movement here, but very little. Knees do have the option to like pivot, so that's kind of nice. Not going to be able to do a lot of dynamic posing with this guy, but in his arms, yeah, not a lot of bend here. I mean, they're giant, clunky arms, so but he could not do a lot. Do have a little articulation on the head here. His chest, it's almost to the point of, yeah, it's kind of not too bad. This is interesting setup for the legs too. I mean, it doesn't look great if you're doing splits, but I don't see a reason for him to ever do splits. So you get a lot of wide range here, but you can kick your legs out. Just again, not a lot of knee. He really kind of needs that double jointed knee. Wrists do swivel here, not too bad. In the box, to be fair, did say this is like, I think it's like not a toy, so I mean this is more just meant to be posed and sat there, looked at, which is fine. So again, I'm not too, I mean I think I got him for pretty cheap again, so I'm not worried about it. But pretty cool, again, looking figure. Yeah, give us a quick size comparison to some of these other guys that I was hoping to kind of stand them with. Let's see here, so you can kind of get a feel for if you were thinking about doing the same thing. He does kind of tower over that Space Marine, but again, he could be a mutant or a genetically enhanced guy or something like that. Like the whole universe is full of them. So big, towers over the Space Marine, taller than the Sister of Battle. Oh, and if you like that Sister of Battle, check out one of my previous videos. I did a quick video on how to make that. Pretty easy. Again, as far as up to our Chaos guy, he kind of towers over him. And I happen to have this guy as well, the Psycho from the same line. But that's all I have. Check out some of my other videos. Throw some comments in the, give me some comments or some likes. Again, I'm trying to get more consistent with putting some stuff out. So every time I get a like, comment, or even subscribes, it just really motivates me to do more stuff. So I'm hoping to start getting more stuff out for you guys. But thanks for watching, and Evil Clown Slayer out.
Let's go, Battle Cat.